Well, we're already at the end of Black Ops 1 Zombies, which has been a pretty strong season so far. On August 23rd, 2011, the 4th DLC pack for Black Ops 1 released, which came with all 4 Red at War zombie maps. A dream for zombie fans, a nightmare for multiplayer fans. However, releasing alongside this love letter to zombie fans was the conclusion of Black Ops 1 Zombies Moon. Does this map end the season in a satisfying way? Does it break the threshold of the zombie map average 4 out of 5? Or does it suck and nearly ruin the zombie season? It's one of the three, so let's take a look at Moon.
This is all dipshit's fault. I hate pie.
Since this is a finale, the story segment is going to be full of some new juicy information. Through the radios, we dive deeper into what message Richtofen and his partner Dr. Schuster was taking to master teleportation. During one of their early trials, they achieved teleporting Awana a few feet. The two fangle over the successful teleportation. Richtofen tells Dr. Maxis. Dr. Maxis dismisses the teleportation as unnecessary and a distraction to any potential breakthroughs to aid the Nazis in war. It's here when Dr. Maxis drops the bombshell that they're funded by the Nazis, but I think I revealed that in the release review by mistake. My bad. Anyways, Richtofen teleports to the moon by accident and finds a weird pyramid which is the NPD. He touches it and starts hearing voices in his head that drives him to madness. He then gets teleported to Shangri-La. Then he makes his way back to the Group 95 facility. He then goes behind Maxis' back to take a portion of the Group 95 staff and build a base on the moon to continue studying the NPD. He then realizes the pyramid leads to some sort of alternate dimension called the Aether. Richtofen soon realizes that if he wants to go all out with his studying, he's going to have to do something about Maxis and his daughter. So if you guys remember, in the release, Edward trapped Samantha and Maxis in a teleportation room where he teleported both of them in a hellhound they were locked inside with. So that was his true motivation for attempting to kill Maxis, but it's here we figured out that where they teleported to. Samantha teleports to the now completed moon base, and before she gets apprehended by the staff, she makes a break for the NPD and locks herself inside. Meanwhile, Maxis teleports to Shangri-La, but is soon teleported to the moon to try to persuade Samantha to come outside. He sweet talks her into opening the pyramid, but he then tells her 3 words. Kill them all. Right before he shoots himself. Samantha goes crazy, and that's when she takes control of all the zombies and presumably wreaks havoc on the base. And that's also why she wants to kill our group of characters so bad. She hates Richtofen for what he did to her and her father. And that's also how all the zombies conveniently find us in every map. That was actually just her sending zombies to come and kill us. So now it's time for the quest. Our group of characters arrive at the moon and starts doing multiple tasks to open the NPD. They eventually manage to do so, and Samantha rises from the pyramid to taunt Richtofen. The group kills zombies to charge the NPD, and once they're successful, Richtofen places both the golden rod and the focusing stone, which are the items they acquired from Call of the Dead and Shangri-La, and the unthinkable happens. We didn't see what Richtofen's massive plan was. His goal was to switch bodies with Samantha, and he completes that goal. Aside from acknowledging how disgusting that is when you think about it in detail, the main thing this means is that Richtofen is now in control of the zombies since he now possesses Samantha's powers. He then turns the zombies' eyes blue because apparently he thinks blue looks better, and he turns his back on his former crew and leaves them to die on the moon with Samantha. So this is the end, right? Nope, before Maxis died, he had a backup plan, and managed to upload his conscience to the moon base. Realizing that Richtofen has basically won, he tells our characters to activate a security sequence that will limit Richtofen's power on the earth. Our characters do this, and what follows is still the most chilling ending to any Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg to date. I'm gonna break my only personal gameplay rule to showcase to you guys how amazing this moment is, and what especially made more magical in the Master of the Moon.
Seconds to impact.
Yep, the Earth is blown up to reduce Richtofen's overall control. This ending raises so many questions about what's next, while also being a satisfying and depressing conclusion of Black Ops 1 Zombies. So overall, Moon does such an amazing job building upon the story and concluding Black Ops 1 Zombie Season. But does the actual gameplay do that? Let's find out.
A fountain of pain!
Moon's map layout looks sort of like Ascension's. There's plenty of open spots outside the Moon base to train or complete a certain task. However, if you're in the middle of a high round, you're basically screwed since the buildings are full of narrow hallways where it's easy to get cornered. While the map's colors are bland, I think it gets a pass since that was the atmosphere they were going for and the map is set on the Moon. So the lack of life and the focus on the darkness that is space is understandable. Plus the scenery in this map is amazing since you can not only see huge amounts of massive craters, but you can also see the Earth. Yeah, I like this map's style and scenery, and the map layout is pretty fair.
Warning, massive decompression in Tunnel 6. PES required.
One innovation is that of zero gravity. Sure, it may not seem useful, nor is it in any other zombie maps, but who doesn't like jumping around the Moon in zero gravity? Along with the ghost devices return, a new grenade called QEDs is obtainable. They're alright, I guess, but they're nowhere near as good as the Matryoshka, there we go, dolls we had in Ascension. There's also an awesome new wonder weapon called the Zap Gun, which is basically like dual-wielded ray guns, but instead of rays it's electricity, hence the name the Zap Gun. But the fun doesn't stop there, and by holding down triangle, Y, or whatever it is on PC, the wonder weapon transforms into the ray gun, which can affect a small horde and make them ascend to the air before exploding. The weapon is not only insanely useful to use, but it's really fun. Also, Pack-a-Punch is on this map and it's instantly obtainable. That's awesome, right? Well, it's in Area 51, which is the area you spawn into and have to make a quick exit from to avoid dying before round 1. However, once you come back, you better know what you're doing because a giant horde of zombies along with hellhounds will appear to kill the crap out of you. I guess they're not exactly planning on storming Area 51 with us. Speaking of hellhounds, Area 51 is the only area in the map they can spawn. Noble crawlers from Kindle the Token also makes a return at a certain part of the map and can follow you anywhere, but they don't spawn too often. Yeah, there's not really a sub-boss round, but there is a sub-boss called the Astronaut who will grab you and not only teleport you, but steal one of your perks and red screen you. While you can't get rid of this guy permanently, he is pretty weak, so if you shoot him before he teleports you, you should be fine and you won't have to worry about him till next round. As far as innovation goes, that's it. This map does a good job at being unique and unlike any other zombies map we've ever seen before. Other than the Area 51 area and inside claustrophobic buildings, you should be completely fine if you're an experienced player, of course. The Great Wonder Weapon also makes the map easier and is overall medium when it comes to difficulty.
Come to your death! Come to the doctor!
Moon is such a good finale to an amazing zombie season. Treyarch went all out with this map and it has become one of my favorites. I think this map deserves a 5 out of 5. Ironically, all Treyarch zombie maps have got a 4 out of 5 except the 2 finale maps. So now I'm going to be doing Black Ops 2 zombies, right? Well, not exactly. The reason I couldn't do reviews on 5 and Call of the Dead is because they're not available on PS4, and I don't have any personal gameplay of them, nor have I played them in a while. I will be covering the story of Victus and how I think about it in one video before I do the Origins review. So if you guys care about what I have to think of the story, then next week I'll be covering Victus, which is technically the weird finale to Black Ops 1 Zombies. But more on that later. If you're here to see me cover the gameplay of the maps and cover them in full detail, then make sure to tune into the Origins review, which releases in 2 weeks. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace, everyone.